Alright, last whiskey time here, number 12, day 12, Dram 12, and this time it's a taste-off, but a collaborative taste-off.
Both going in blind.
We are going to both go in blind and work together and give our picks at the end and see if we can attain the magical 3. My suspicion for this one is that they're going to put some sort of really nice whiskey in the last one, which probably means it's a really hard whiskey, but
yes,
we'll see what our tongues combined, that's a bad mental picture, can do for us. So Dave's going to don the hat. I'm going to very carefully remove the bottle without
seeing the label,
and in a closed fist pour it.
We have to rely on our wonderful closed captions to show the actual label on screen.
So I won't be able to show this to the camera, but through the magic of cinema, you will. You'll
know it before we do.
This is a continuing problem. The box comes apart before the jolly perforations will go. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay, so I'm just doing.
As we started off this calendar on a very strong note with that boutique whiskey company's independently bottled Islay. So I expect we may finish on an equally high note too, which is not to say that notes in between have been anything other than interesting.
Now, I've just noticed that we can read these from the back. So this bottle's going away. Deal with that bottle later. It's a danger to our credibility. So you can remove the hat, and we can see what we can do together. Pretty good colour.
It's a very dark colour.
Oh, hello.
Blimey, we're back in Islay territory.
Hello,
I can say with reasonable confidence.
I think we can both easily lock in the first 2 points here. We're dealing with
an Islay single malt.
Oh, and I'm having some ideas.
It's of some age too. I don't imagine you'd ever get a Islay whiskey coloured to be that dark artificially. That makes little sense to my human brain.
I'm honing in pretty fast here. This is Islay single malt.
Ooh.
This is of maybe not supreme age, but it's older than not, and it's, I think, a wee bit stronger than not, and it is conspicuously sherry matured. Not exclusively. That would be an absolutely wild inclusion if they included some sort of sherry only.
Bourbon cask would give a much paler colour than that. Also, a much sweeter nose, despite the stonking great peak. That's a very. I'm thinking maybe. Possibly Lefroy, but that's not quite iodine enough.
No. This is my pick. My early pick for this is Lagavulin, but we'll see how we go. That's apropos of purely what I'm smelling and seeing.
Okay, the ABV is possibly not as high as I was expecting.
No, I think we're dealing with an ABV. Ooh. My pick would be around 46%.
Yeah,
I don't think it's supremely stronger than that.
There's a good lot of fresh charred wood on that.
Wow, yeah, there is ash on that, ash and charcoal.
Not a lot of the dank, fishy, greasy characters you get from the truly filthy Islay Drams.
I am straight out. I am eliminating Colila. I am eliminating. I think Bunnahabhain. I am eliminating Lefroy even.
Yeah, I think possibly Brookladdy and Kilhoman. I would personally rule out based on experiences to date. I have not had enough Lagavulin to weigh in, sadly. I've only ever tried 1 or 2, I believe, and it's not been in the recent past. So
I'm not mega ruling out Kilhoman. This could still be.
It just seems too old and too mild for them. I thought it would be younger and far easier.
I'm giving myself a little out here. Sure. There's just a chance this could still be Mackie Bay from Kilhoman. Oh no! Sorry, Loch Gorm from Kilhoman, but. The colour, I think the colour is wrong. So
yeah, we've tried Mahia Bay on the show. I don't believe we've tried Loch Gorm.
I'm going to have a wee look, see what this does. The addition of some water.
Oh,
this is a very, very distinct peat. It is definitely Islay. It's not a. Well, I might look real stupid after saying this, but I think it's definitely Islay because the island sort of a peat, be it a Lashig or a Talisker, it has this sort of tangy quality. It's either fishy or sort of smoky bacon in the case of Lashig, or the sort of super dynamic, slightly juicier, slightly tarry, but still very iodine-y, tangy peat of Talisker, and then Highland Park peat, which you just see bugger all of these days because they're too busy selling their whatever Viking whiskies.
That's gone very... Oh, that has got a lot of chlorine and sodium on the nose now. That's gone really very chemical, very industrial.
I still want to say... I'm not seeing anything overt there, but I still want to say Lagavulin, but there's something different about this whiskey.
Right. It's the standard Lagavulin, that's for 16-year-old, right?
It is the 16-year-old Lagavulin, and I believe it's typically used to be 46%, is now 43.
Oh, alas. That has mellowed out the peat a lot. It's much more gentle, a bit more like old ashtray stale cigar smoke.
It really is. It's a really, really distinct type of peat.
Yeah, I feel I should know this one, but the colour is throwing me off. I'm not used to, aside from the older Bunna Harbins, I'm not used to Islay whiskies of this richness of colour.
Well, don't be fooled. There's still all the chance in the world, especially because it also appears to be chill filtered, that it is coloured.
Aren't there elements of Islay do some sort of blended Islay whiskies, don't they?
They do. Elements of Islay do a peat in both a normal and a cask strength version, which we have tried on the channel. That is a manifestly different colour and taste.
Sure.
This is not that. No. This is not something we've tried before. I can be perfectly confident about that. There is an absolutely charry, almost burned newspaper, old fireplace smell to this peat that I am...
Yeah, there is a bitter, ashy property which is coming through with a little more air and a little more time.
Very, very dry, and I still want to say Lagavulin, but there's this lingering question in my mind.
My memories of Lagavulin are scant, despite its sort of iconic Dram status, so I can't...
I think this might be a Lagavulin, only a bit weird.
Possibly
they did a 12 or 10-year-old anniversary edition, and that was... different. I think it went back up to 46%, and it was obviously younger whiskey, and I wouldn't put this past being a bit younger than 16 as well. I don't want to overthink it again, because that's hurt me in the past. I'm going to say this is Lagavulin, and I'm going to have a little... It's not worth any points, but I might be a bit of saving face that this might be a Lochgorm from Killoman, and that really is my pick.
Right.
What have you got over
My
on your
guess is that this is going to be an independently bottled Islay whiskey, so not a typical age statement. Even if they deign to tell us the distillery, we may not know how old it is or what other particular characteristics.
We're going to look it up if it's independent.
So, do you want to go hunt down the bottle?
I suppose I'll have to,
for the sake of...
Just bear with me.
Anonymity.
Work the crowd, Dave.
After all, we started this on a very nice, independently bottled and also mystery Islay, thanks to that boutique whiskey company's Islay #1, 10-year-old, a batch 3.
All right, I found it. I still haven't seen it, so you can watch the face of the ruin as it happens. And here it comes.
It is Lagavulin 16.
It's Lagavulin 16.
It is the standard Lagavulin.
It is the standard Lagavulin 16, 43%.
Yes, exactly. Wow, okay. That proves, it's been a long time since my last Lagavulin.
Yeah, that Lagavulin has changed, if that's what Lagavulin 16 is now. It is a very, very long time since I tried it. Last time I tried it was 46% and years and years ago.
Right.
So, what did you guess?
I guessed an independently bottled Islay of uncertain age or origin.
Did you go for a distillery?
No, I didn't.
Oh, all right. Well, I did. Lagavulin. Yes. I'm going to say I got one out of the 12.
You got the region. You got the distillery. That's 2 out of the And you.
Oh, and the nature of it, single malt. I'll take that, even if it was. I said that awful single grain you got might have been one of the easy ones. This was definitely the easiest one in the box. I hope everyone came to the same conclusion at home there, but I am still pleased I was able to bring one of them back after the Balvenie stole away my victory on the other one, which I'm still sore about. But anyway, that was tremendous fun. I hope everyone had a similarly good time on the other end there. I hope you're all drinking something lovely, be it the the Lagavulin 16 or something entirely different. I know some people have gone large for the 25 drams of Christmas, which I never saw for sale here, but that would have been an absolute nightmare to produce. Actually, 25 of these jolly things.
24.
Maybe 20. Well, I forget. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll go for the full 25. See if we can gin up a deal with Drinks by the Dram or something.
They do have an extensive range of very impressive calendars on their website.
Yeah.
This is not an advertisement or anything, but I was particularly taken by the extra special, extra old offering, which is about 24 drams, youngest about 40 years old, which comes in for the princely sum of about £10,000 for that calendar.
A mere £10,000.
So it would bankrupt me to buy it, but just simply looking at the listing was impressive.
Yeah, good way of getting rid of all those exclusive, tens of thousands of pound bottles which are otherwise sitting there refusing to sell. I think that's a really good way of getting rid of it. So kudos for them. We will definitely be revisiting next Christmas, but before then I think we'll definitely be doing some more tasting exercises, because I think it's a bit of fun and it's good for us
this
as well.
Is an excellent mental exercise as well too, just to see what are you tasting, why are you tasting it that way, why do you think you're tasting it. And for
viewers at home, you get to watch us be horribly wrong so,
all the time,
more or
less.
It's everybody sort of wins, especially when we lose. So anyway we've got believe it or not, other whiskies to review now. We're back to our whiskey day jobs now, so we're going to get... Dave's brought along some more of his notorious minis. We're going to dive in with some more wee pours of some, hopefully, big whiskies. So catch us then. This will be coming out round about Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Obviously, we're filming these in batches because my work is a hellish nightmare this month, and I'll be doing well if I can even produce and get these all up before the day itself, in which I will very, very likely be working in a laboratory on a wharf somewhere, having a grand old time. I might bring the hat. I don't know. I might bring festivity to the job. But anyway,
I'm in the office behind the computer until Christmas Eve for a short break. So busy too. But whether you're celebrating Christmas or not, hope you have an excellent time over December and into the new year. Just be good. Look out for people you care about. Indeed. Have a great time generally.
Be good. Be safe. Merry Christmas.
And enjoy a dram or two. You've earned it.
For the Hanukkah people out there, they're probably knee deep in the Hanukkah already. I hope you've received at least 2 of your 6 impending bottles of whiskey. I'm sure that's how it works. Anyway, Slanger, this has been the Single Malt Review. It's been really good to see everyone watching along here. We've had a great response. We are going nowhere. We've got all sorts of new ideas for the new year, and you will see us then. Slanger, we'll be right back.